Hi chums, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning now, and it's a lovely, lovely morning. It's cold. Now in here the temperature at the moment is, what's that, 4 degrees, about 38 Fahrenheit. So it's cool. There was some frost last night, but there's not a cloud in the sky at the moment. I want to ask you a couple of questions here. So I'll go down and ask me a question first, and then I'll do the rest, okay? Right, here's the question. I have been putting this fleece over the top of the potatoes in the greenhouse to keep the frost off them. Now, I was wondering, is that an okay thing to do? Because obviously I don't want to lose my potatoes, and I've got quite a few seed potatoes here. I had some more arrived a couple of days ago of Cara. I bought some seed potato because I want to do a comparison as well, and I've also got a bit of a trade going on as well. So that's the question, folks. Is it okay to leave these like this in the greenhouse and to cover them with fleece at night? The one concern would be that they would get too warm in here. So that's it. Is what I'm doing okay? So that's to the potato people. Just a quick look at the kale here. The kale has done quite well. It's starting to grow now. It's very light coloured, but maybe that's because it's so little light during the winter. But it's coming on okay. But I imagine that the stuff that I put in for seed in a couple of weeks time, I imagine it'll do better. Right, this is the next thing. My new strategy for potatoes, and there it is. 40 30-litre potato buckets. There are going to be some potatoes this year, I'm telling you, and if not, it's going to be Dan's fault on allotment dairies, because these are the ones he uses. There's the bag beside him. That's the bag I use as well. Just give it a wee lift up there. That's the 36-litre bag beside the 30-litre pot, and they're basically the same size, and I don't fill these bags the whole way up. Now the only difference is you have a bit more surface area at the bottom than you have on the pots, but that's not a big deal. So I'm going to bury these halfway like I did with the bags, because I think that definitely makes a big difference, you know. Now a couple of other things I want to address while I'm here. I've had some questions about storing potatoes. This is how I store my potatoes, and there it is. Just those are Charlottes there, and those are last year's shallots planted around about the middle of March, end of March last year. They should have been out by, I suppose, June, July, because they're fast potato. They're an early season, early potato. But I didn't take them out, and they will be fine. Now, excuse me, I just put a couple of compost bags over the top and leave the potatoes in here all winter. And my theory is that, well, potatoes are designed to overwinter in the ground and then grow the next year as plants. So I just leave them in the bags in the greenhouse, keep the frost off them, and I've never had a potato go bad or rot. I've no problem with slugs. See, slugs aren't as prevalent in the winter time, so it's not such a big deal. I had about 25 bags of potatoes there, and when I was doing the potatoes, I think I found 2 small slugs at the top of the bags, and that was it out of 25 bags. So I'm happy enough for that. So that's where we are, folks. We're getting ready to go now soon. It's the start of March. We have a saying here: you put the spuds in on St. Patrick's Day and take them out on the 12th of July. But I've found that that's a bit too early for both, and I tend to put them in around about the last week of March and lift them out about the end of July. And it seemed for the earlies, that seemed to do a better job, you know. So that's what I'll be doing again this year. And really, I don't get too excited about starting times for potatoes, because you can leave them in the bags and they'll just keep going. And it's not as if I'm a commercial farmer and I have to start making a profit out of my potatoes by having them out at a certain time. I'm just growing for my own use. So just whenever they're ready, they're ready. So there's no panic at all. And I think more of us could adopt an attitude like that, because we tend to get very excited and stressed out about when to plant stuff. There are some critical times, like sort of peppers need to be in early, and leeks, and I haven't got my leeks in yet. I haven't got my garlic in yet. I've got onion seed to put in yet, and I'm very, very far behind, but just have had a slow start to the year. But in the next couple of weeks I'll catch up. But as you can see here, there's still frost this morning, so it's too early for putting seeds in here. It'll maybe hit 15, 16 degrees. That's sort of mid-60s today in the greenhouse, and that's as hot as it gets. So it's still not even hot enough for chili seeds and things, you know. They need around 70, I think. So that's it. I'll let you have a look outside before we go here, just to let you see the weather's like. It's really beautiful. Look at that sky. Absolutely clear blue sky the whole way around. You can see. Look, just swing round the whole way. There's the sun very low in the sky at the moment. And as you can see, blue skies all the way around. So we're very happy. So that's it, folks, and as you can see, some little dog has been shitting on my covers. I'm not very happy about it, but see how it goes. Strawberries this year, I didn't get the strawberries cleaned out, but they've kind of done their own cleaning out. I'll just pull all that dead stuff out and some of the runners, and I've got another bed. This bed's going to be transferred to here this year, so I'm going to put runners in. I put runners in this year, and then take all the flowers and runners off those so that they're ready for next year, and then next year I'll pull these boys out, and that's it. So there you go, folks. Leaks, disaster, rust on them, but I know why. Planted them far too close together, but that's me being greedy again. So there you are. Alright then, all the best now, bye bye.